All right. How accurate would you say the game is at representing the experience of the working poor based on the course media, lecture, or your own experience?
I'd say it's pretty accurate, especially just trying to cover those bills that come up, and you realize you actually just are living paycheck to paycheck at that point.
Right, so it's just very tight-ended, and you just have to kind of live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Is there anything about the game experience that surprised you?
I'd say I felt very limited on my choices. For my dog, I could either kill it, treat it, or let it suffer. I feel like if that was real life, I would have given it to somebody that could take care of it.
Fair enough, put it up for adoption and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Is there anything that you think was missing or that you disagreed with while playing the game?
I feel like if I were in the position that I was in the game, I would look for more opportunities to earn an income and have maybe a second job or something. I just didn't feel like there were very many opportunities in that game. You had one job and you just kind of stuck with it.
Right, so basically no room for growth or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. If you think that something is unrealistic, why do you think the game was designed that way, or why do you think the game did not include certain options?
Like I said before, I thought it was pretty limiting on the fact that you couldn't find more sources of income. Mm-hmm. But that also could have just been the game trying to force you to work with one source of income and just kind of adapt to a very difficult way of life.
Right, it was just basically giving you a perspective of how the very low income earning people kind of survive or in a way have to tackle tasks, basically. Right. Cool. While the game does not mention your race, ethnicity, citizenship status, educational background, or family background, how do you think that each of these characteristics would modify your success / failure within the game?
I think that if you were a minority of any of the race or ethnicity, citizenship, if you were like an immigrant or anything like that, that kind of affects, just statistically speaking, your ability to get those options that you're looking for so that you can grow in your income and such. And I also think that if you have more education, you might have more job opportunities, or if you have you come from a wealthy family, you might have more support on that end. So.
Right, basically financial support and backing of it. Fair enough. One last question. For example, is there a characteristic or form of capital that would have been advantageous to you while playing? Or was there a characteristic or form of capital that would have been disadvantageous?
Well, kind of like I said before, if you had that background of generational wealth and such, you'd have that support that you could kind of use to maybe go get the education that you maybe couldn't afford if you weren't offered that. So I think maybe, having that generational wealth might help you succeed more and just have more opportunities to grow in your social and financial status.
Perfect. Thank you very much.